Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Young Sheldon. This is the 8th episode of the 2nd season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free, link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Last episode, garage sale. Meemaw, she's trying to sell loads of stuff that she's got lumped around the house. Turns out quite a lot of the possessions are of obviously her old husband's, and she felt like she was just getting rid of them, but she never realised the sentimental value that it would take upon her, do you know what I mean, and the emotions that she would feel. It was only when she seen that to Dr. Sturgis putting it on, do you know what I mean, asking how much is his jacket, seeing that there's some chewing tobacco in the pocket, and the memories come flooding back, that she realised how hard it actually is to get rid of the possessions. You know, we were saying last episode, you think it'd be easy to get rid of something that you don't even use, loads of clump and clutter that's in the garage that you don't even ever go near. You're like, look, mate, I can get all these shelves cleared, I can get them away, I can have all this space. But then when you start looking into it and seeing all the, the stuff and the memories and the past, it just comes flooding back, and it's not as easy as it may seem. We also seen Sheldon as well, actually spending time with Paige. She was in it, they went to kind of like a lecture at it was like a science industry museum, and they both said that, the lecture that he was both sat in was basically too dumbed down for them. You know what I mean? Like, they said that it was boring, they already knew the information, it was dead easy, shut this slope off. She ran away, she called Sheldon a baby for not, basically running away from class. We all know what happens when you call Sheldon that, he gets upset, so he chased her. They ended up getting into an exhibit that was restricted, kind of arrested by the museum police. Instead of getting shouted at, George was loving it. It was like, mate, my son has run off with a girl and got caught. I'm just a happy guy. You know what I mean? Like, he was loving it. And it was a pretty fun episode, to be honest. George was quite good. He just wanted to watch football while Sheldon was away. And obviously, Paige's parents sat down, and he was both talking to him, interrupting it, trying to get relationship advice, and it was just stressing him out. But like, the whole episode in general was quite fun. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully today's is as good as well. Thanks for checking it out. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
I was not one of those children.
What do you think? I won at bowling. It was either that or a crock pot, and I already got 3 of those, so I thought I'd surprise you.
No, thank you. Video games are for children.
Aren't you interested in doing a little research here? Really? You don't even want to try it?
Honestly, I'd have more fun with the crock pot.
Fine. I'll just play by myself.
I have to read the instructions first. Did you know this document gives us specific legal rights? We may also have other rights which vary from state to state.
George, how y'all been?
Good, good. Hey, fix your place up, looking snazzy.
Oh, thanks. Even got a new water cooler. Oh, what's going on with your truck other than the fact it's got 130,000 miles on it?
She's been running hot. I'm worried I need a new radiator.
Just be the thermostat not opening right.
That is correct. And how'd you know that?
I took auto repair last year.
And you actually paid attention?
I'm as surprised as you are.
We should combine the letters in our 2 names, Sheldon and Meemaw. Imelda Showman.
Did you just do that in your head?
Yes, why?
That was actually
Never
really
mind.
impressive.
Just put it down. Why don't you try going in that cave?
Why would I do that? It's probably dangerous.
Sheldon, they wouldn't have put the cave there if they didn't want you to go in it.
All right, good news.
It was a radiator.
Well, the kid was right. It's just the thermostat.
I'm paying you so my own son can fix my truck.
Well, we could have my son do it, but we know how that's going to end.
Maybe you can get. I like Billy
What are
Me.
you doing? Kill him!
I'm trying!
Give it to me. I'll figure it out. Die, you son bitches! Die!
Very different people.
Die!
Herschel offered me a part-time job.
Really? Between that and football practice, when would you do your homework?
When does he do it?
Fine, but I want you here for dinner every night, and if your grades slip, you are done.
Thank you.
Over the next few days, I ran to my Meemaw's house so we could save the 8-bit princess. And if it's unclear how important this was, let me say it again. I ran.
Mazes, puzzles, panic attacks, you're in charge. Whooping monster butt, that's my purview.
Can I still have a panic attack?
If you do it quietly.
I had a buddy in high school had a pacer with the flames painted on the side, which is funny because the damn thing caught fire during the homecoming parade.
Too bad he didn't know Herschel. He can fix anything. Guy's a genius.
Excuse us.
Thank you.
See you later. Get it. I'm trying.
Use the sword.
Your yap is open again.
Hello?
Come on. 5 more minutes?
No. Now say goodnight to your grandson.
Right, Sheldon.
Night, Meemaw.
What's up?
Sorry to bother you so late, but one of my guys called in sick tomorrow.
So he
What's in this game?
Don't worry, Meemaw cut his head off.
Anywho, I was wondering if Georgie could come by after school tomorrow and help me out.
Great, I'll be there.
What about football?
What about it? I mostly sit on the bench all day.
That's because you got to earn your way on the first string.
Or I can earn some money working for Herschel.
Don't quit football to go work in a garage?
Hell yeah.
Well, this isn't your decision. You're going to play football.
You can't make me.
Oh, yeah? Wait and see.
Kill it, Meemaw, kill it!
What do you think I'm trying to do? You won't die.
Meemaw.
He's gonna remember
Sorry for
something.
waking you, but I know how to kill the Cyclops. We have to play the Piccolo.
Actually, I was on my way to the bathroom. You know, us old people in our bladders.
That fibber. You're playing the game right now.
I am not.
I saw you with my binoculars. Where's Georgie?
Don't worry about it.
I wasn't worried. I was practicing chit-chat.
I'm Sheldon Cooper's grandmother, and I need to take him out of school today. His Aunt Imelda's not doing well and has asked to see him before she goes.
Oh, I am so sorry. Boy, do I love a pop quiz.
Will Sheldon Cooper please come to the main office?
What?
That's literally a sign of you getting in trouble. You know, my school never had those intercom systems. It only seems to be like a US thing. But, you know, imagine being in class and your name gets put over the tannoy for the whole school to hear. You know, it would be like, oh, what's he done? What's he done? But it's interesting, you know, with games, you can get addicted. Honestly, you really can. Like, a good story can get you proper into it. You can hit it for 2-3 weeks and then you finish, you're like, oh, nothing else to do now, don't play it again for a while. Well, when you find that one, oh mate, it's well good. And also, I know Georgie wants to go to work and his dad's like going on about football, but like, in reality, you know, you would know if he was ever going to be pro. Do you know what I mean? Like, so although it's good to be on the team and being an actual pro footballer, you'd make pure money, but you would know, your dad would know, and everybody would know if you're good enough to ever going to get picked up on a pro team. And, you know, if you're not, and you actually get a job offer, or you could potentially find a field that you actually really enjoy doing, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing to do it. You got to bow out at some point. However, we do know it's a success in the future because he has his own shop and he's running it and he's doing well. So, you know, he has got a bit of knowledge about him and what he's doing in the shop.
Kid would be thrilled their grandma took him out of school to play a video game.
You've known me 10 years. When have I ever messed with you?
Facts that, innit?
See your kid at practice today. Everything all right?
Not really. That's it? You're not going to ask me what's going on?
I just did. You shut me out.
Oh boy. Would you like to fight the last boss?
You think I'm ready?
We couldn't have gotten here without you.
Well, except for the part you did when I was sleeping.
We're having a moment here. Don't ruin it.
Me, the controller. She was telling me she believed in me. That inside my small, fragile frame beat the heart of a hero.
Hey, you up for some company? You gotta know, there's an upside to this.
And that would be?
Your son has got a special gift. I've been patching flats for 25 years. You know, slap some soapy water on them, look for the air bubble. But your son, he doesn't need any tricks. He knows where the puncture holes are. I'm telling you, your boy's got a future in the tire business. Goodyear, Firestone, somebody's gonna scoop him up first round.
I saved the princess.
I knew you could do it!
Yes, we saved her! We saved the princess! We did it! We did it!
We could just go to the store and buy another game.
Since
Oh, you
that
could do
night,
that. It's an
I've
endless
battled
cycle.
Orcs, zombies, Nazis, Nazi zombies, a dinosaur in a go-kart, and played Van Halen's Hot for Teacher on a stringless plastic guitar.
Gotcha.
I got goosebumps.
It's a tune, that, innit? It's a proper tune. Mate, again, you know, I always talk about the consistency of the Sheldon character, and, you know, we don't really know massive, endless amounts of information and knowledge about Missy and Georgie and how they lived their life. I know that we know Missy in the later stages, she has children. Don't know if she has a few or she has one, but we did see Sheldon there at the house when she was giving birth one time, and, you know, we do learn that Georgie has a tyre shop. I was saying, you know, as a mechanic or a garage or whatever, but he does, innit? Like, he actually does have his own shop, and I'm sure it was in tyres. And, you know, when you look at it and you think, you know, he was saying there that he's got a place in Goodyear, or, do you know what I mean? Like, whatever, Michelin, or I can't remember, like, the brands that he was saying there. But, like, if you say that to some people, they probably think, like, that's shit. Why would you want that? But, like, mate, no matter where you are, every company and every job will have good paying roles. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could say, I work at McDonald's, and, like, somebody's instant reaction is, that's not great. You know what I mean? However, that's a judge. You know what I mean? Like, people judging everybody. I just see it as, if you have a job, fair play to you for fucking having a job. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's too many people out there on their ass, benefiting, taking money out of the government and doing nothing, literally sponging off everybody else. So never look down on anybody for a job that they've got. It's the fact that they're a grafter and they go into work every day and they're getting up to earn money. Respect to him. And yeah, okay, some jobs come with better reputations than others. I'm a lawyer. Oh, you must have a lot of money. If you say, like, you worked in McDonald's, people might think, oh, you know, it's not a massively paying job. However, somebody in McDonald's is a manager, is a CEO, is a working high up, an executive, a COO, do you know what I mean? A national regional director or whatever, big money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he's got his own shop on tyres, he's the director. You know what I mean? He's the man in charge. He's the guy taking the dividends, the profits. He's the one that's running the store. And you know what I mean? If you can identify something, a trait, a niche, that's what I mean, niches as well. You know, you might think, oh, first-person shooters are the best games ever, make so much money. You know, they make way more money than this game, which might be a pixelated one like we just seen here, an 8-bit game. But it's a niche. Loads of people might love an 8-bit princess game. Do you know what I mean? It might get loads of following. Stick to what you like and do it. And if you're good at it, it'll be well. And do you know what? I'm happy for him. And hopefully we see him working more in the shop. When we, like I say, talk about consistency, we think about Sheldon and his story, but we've got Georgie. We was told previously that he was working in a shop, and now we're seeing it established and where it's come from, and it's good. I never thought about it, and I enjoyed it. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So Georgia, look at him, showing off his skills, finding tyres without putting it in bubbles. You know what, right? You'd think that changing a tyre would be simple. The concept of it, how to do it, yep, the tiles on the rim, you just pop it off, you know, throw it away, whatever. Just put a new one on, pop it in. It's actually so much harder than you would think. You know, you got to have the machine, you got to have the pressure, you got to deflate it, you got to pop it off, get it out, and then the other one, you got to clamp it back in. Mate, I think last month I was driving, there must have been something on the road on the left side of the car. My front and back wheel rolled over it, absolutely ripped them down to the shreds, honestly. I was down to the rim, it was crazy. And to get them changed, it was like £250 each, mate. It was madness, honestly. And it's like, all because something was in the road and I couldn't even see it. And what's mad is, obviously, it had to be a mobile thing, and a guy come out in his van, and he had all the machine equipment in the back, and it was popping it off, and I was like, you know, I know how to do it, but, like, how hard it actually is, you have to have the machine to do it, it is a skill, you know what I mean? And he made absolutely dull within a couple of hours, you know what I mean? He'd come down, popped out, probably wasted, what, 10, 15 in gas, come here, got 250 a wheel. He was absolutely laughing. He could go home and chill for the rest of the day, do nothing. Do you know what I mean? Just needs that one emergency call out. It's a good lucrative business, you know what I mean? Like, all niches are great to be in, and you know, it's nice to see Georgie start. And I understand what his dad's saying there, that he might want him to be on the football team and stuff, but like I was mentioning in the episode, they come to a point where everybody comes to realization that I'm not going to be pro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to make it. And you just play for the fun of it anyway because you enjoy it. But then if opportunities come, you can't say no to them because you're still holding on to something that you're not going to do. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm glad that he's actually going into work and he's trying, and maybe we see more of him in that environment. And to be honest, I don't mind Herschel or Billy as well whenever they're in it. They seem okay. And we had a good bonding session between Meemaw and Sheldon as well. And the fact that he quickly come up with a name like Imelda Sheldon or whatever, I can't remember what he called it, but like the fact that he could do an anagram of both of the names just like off the top of his head was impressive, and even Meemaw was impressed as well. But that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out today's. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.